I think this is working. I believe it's working. I hope it's working. Let's change the background on this because it's unsettling because it's like a picture of my head. And there we go. That might be a little bit better. Hello, everybody. It's Paul Sung Young Lee here. Let me know if you can hear me. It's been a while. Got a new setup here downstairs. We are live here. It's been a while. It's been a few weeks. I've missed you all. Thank you so much for your patience. Here we go. Thank you, Thomas D, for letting me know in the comment section that this is indeed working. Everyone can hear me properly. The levels are okay. Let me know. Okay, Jinpei05, thank you. Quick off the draw. Audio is good, and for that, I am relieved. Hey, welcome everybody to Funboxing Sundays. I know it's been a few weeks, and yeah, I'm sorry, life gets in the way. It really was something that, as much as I love doing these channels, I really, the weekends have been crazy with baseball. For those of you who don't know, my youngest Miles, he plays baseball for East York. He's on the 13U select team, and it was the TBAs, which is the Toronto Baseball Association Championships over the last weekend. And it was like a couple of weeks, a couple of days, three days. Oh my God, 3 full days of baseball, and they won. So there we go. I was an assistant coach on the team. The team is going on to the Ontario Baseball Association Championships next weekend, the Labor Day long weekend, where they're going to be competing for the championship, the Ontario Championship. So there we are. So yeah, that kind of pulled me away from doing the channel, and there's that drive to, I want to stay on schedule. I want to do the live stream. I want to do all these things for all of you. But I suddenly realized that it was causing an undue amount of stress for me. And so I just kind of took a step back from it. So I apologize for that. But I'm here. There's a window of opportunity today. Nothing was on the books. I was really looking forward to this. And well, here we are. So welcome again to Funboxing Sundays. It's been a while. This is episode 47. Can you believe it? 3 shy of 50, the magical 50. And I'm so glad all of you are here today to join me, as today I'm going to be unboxing some really cool things. I've got, if you've seen the title section below, I have the Hot Toys Assault Tank Commander, which has been sitting on my shelf for a couple of months now. And I've been really, really looking forward to unboxing this and sharing, doing a half-ass review and sharing with you, because there is a spot already picked out right there in the display behind me. You can see I try to pair Hot Toys with the helmets that I have. And so, yeah, there's been an empty spot on that shelf for this particular Hot Toy. So I'm really looking forward to sharing that with you. Also, it was my birthday. It was my birthday last week. So I turned 50, half a century. That's right. I made it. And I got some really, really cool birthday presents from friends, from family. And yeah, there's some of the things that I really, really need to share with you. Before I go on, my wife has just informed me that we have a super chat right here from Spice Runners Lounge at $5. Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks for the donation. I really, really appreciate it. Says, happy, bro. I'm happy too, bro. So thank you so much for that generous donation. Again, these things are they go towards supporting this channel, and I really, really appreciate it. And this channel's in a state of flux. I'm rebranding. Some of you might have noticed that there's some new things up on the merch page for bitterasiandude.com. I'm in the midst of trying to get a new logo done for the channel. And having sort of like lost Pigeon Row as a partner because they shuttered operations has been new, and being back home and all these different things have conspired. That and just trying to live my life on a regular basis. It's been I feel like I've been playing catch up for quite a while. But you know what helps? Booze. Booze always helps. Not that I'm advocating you should drink your problems away. Far from it. But this helps me. So on my particular journey, this helps ease the pain. So here I go. And cheers to all of you. Thank you so much. Cheers. Here you go. So we're here. You can tell it's been a while. I'm a little bit rusty on all this stuff. My opening, not the best opening. Not the best, but I think it's very congenial, which is what I'm aiming for. And yeah, I mean, here we are. Here we all are. We've got, let me see, what do I usually do on this channel? Okay, for those of you who are new to this channel, welcome, first of all. What I do basically is I unbox some of my geeky collectibles. I do a half-ass review, and basically we chat. And one of the coolest features in this on this channel is the community on the chat boards. There's some fantastic people on here, and they converse, they chat, it's a catch-up session. Everybody, not ketchup. I despise ketchup. Ketchup is garbage. Ketchup is a garbage condiment. I'm making a t-shirt that basically says that. It'll be available soon. Anyways, but to play catch up, where everybody can just sort of hang out and yeah, it's probably one of the purest forms of like the message boards, the way they used to be back in the old days when the internet was still new and people really sort of fancied chatting with each other through this medium of the computer. That's what this is, and I really love the old school feeling of it. And you know, like everybody who's on the chat board, they're pretty. Everybody's super cool and super chill. So I'm very very happy about that. And there's a ton of activity going on. And you know, before we go, what I want to do is I want to say greetings to everybody who's on the chats right now. Let's skip right to that. Sean P, my brother from another mother in Los Angeles, is here in the geeky basement, bitter basement. See, I'm rusty. I'm rusty. Take a drink because nothing can be easy. He's in the basement with me today, as well as Christopher Colvin, the droid builder extraordinaire. I've been looking at your pictures of your RT unit at that last con. Super jealous that you got to hang out with Misty and Chris Bartlett and Emily Swallow. They're great people. They're wonderful people, and I'm really, really glad they you know, you got to show off R2 to them, which is great. Give his Instagram channel a follow if you want to be inspired by 3D prints and droid building in general. Like that's Christopher right there. Wonderful, wonderful Instagram page, Colvin Creations. Check it out. You won't be disappointed. We've got Aaron S. in the basement with me today. Veronica Choi. Hey, Veronica, thank you so much. I love the gift. It's in the corner right there. I'm going to show it off to everybody later on. Thank you again for that lovely, lovely gesture and your generosity. We've got Bitter Troll in the basement with us today. Cynthia Lynn is going to be hanging around. She's got a dinner tonight at 7 p.m., but she might be listening or reading the chats, which is cool. Split focus. That's cool. Welcome, Cynthia. It's good to see your name up there. We've got Val A, a.k.a. Valkynietron up there. Bearded Builds is in the basement with us today. Hello. Anonymous Dude 123, welcome back. Dan Alexander. We've got Jinpei05. Thank you so much for the heads up on the audio. Spice Runners Lounge. Thank you so much for the super chat. We've got Charles Stevens here in the basement with us today. Melissa K, hey, she's not sure if she can make it tonight, but she might have to catch a repeat, but she always checks in, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate you, Melissa, for doing that. Carrie Fanti is here today as well. We've got Bad Wolf Media all the way from Illinois. If I remember correctly this time, Mike. We also have Thomas D in the basement with us today. Let's scroll down every time. That's great conversation. The Global Health Science Institute from Southern New Mexico is with us today. I always love saying that. Tommy K is in the basement with us today. Everybody, shut up, Tommy. Hope you're doing well, brother. Always lovely to be able to tell you to shut up. Take a drink, everyone. Take a drink. Cheers. Anton Attard is here in the basement with us today. What was that? That was some kind of, I don't know, spit that made me a piece of my tooth. I don't know. I got to see the dentist. No, just wood chips, cork chips. I don't know. I am drinking Jameson's. That's my choice tonight. Anyways, cheers. Come watch his YouTube channel. He does unboxings and gets blitzed. And all he does is basically drink and cry at the end. It's amazing. But he doesn't go to the bathroom. We'll be talking about that later on, too. Holy crap. I can't believe the last stream turned into that war of attrition. We have here in the basement with us today as well. Said hi to you already. Oh, my gosh. Everybody here, that's there. Oh, Brandy Woods, artiste extraordinaire, is here from Montreal. Welcome, Brandy. Thanks for attending yet again. We've got Steve 3 all the way from Sherman Oaks, California. Steve, how are you, my friend? Happy Sunday to you. Please, all my love to you and Allie. Miss you guys a great deal. We've got Mel Dade in the basement with us. Hello, Mel. I hope you're doing well. Oh, my God. I'm a poet, and I didn't even know it. Rhymes. Wow, that was really... Tell me you've been drinking without telling me you've been drinking. That's a meme right there. We have coming here in the basement as well. A lot of chatter. Annalie, of course, my wife, the love of my life. She is moderating and sorting through tax records as we speak. Thank you so much, babe. Um, we've got Susie Ketchup. Susie Ketchup. I remember you, Susie. Unfortunate last name, but wonderful to have you here. We also have here in the basement with us today Joe Galati, Raymond Tentis. Thank you and welcome you guys for it. Please, Joe, say hi to Marie for me. Miss you guys. Hope you're doing well. We also have Benjenium is here with us in the basement. Evening from Winnipeg. I am doing great. Thank you. How are you doing? I hope you're as well. Enjoying your summer in Winnipeg. Here we go. We got the Spice Runners Lounge. Yes, we said that, but I'll say hello again. Yannick Freeve, my good friend, he is here. He's just finished helping out at the Canada Games. Hope you had a good time. It looked like you had a great time. Always lovely to see you here. We have Innocence. I think that's what it says. 1NO 3CN7. I think it's Innocence because I remember from Ernie's channel. Welcome to the basement. Welcome back to the basement. We've got Daniel Sertle here. Hey, you did make it. You have Brian Post saying love and view. We'll talk about that in a little bit too. Stephen Wong is here in the basement with us as well as John Carmen. Hello, my friend. We're going through, we're getting these names. I'm going to make it smooth one day so I don't have so many names to scroll back to. We've got Arna Sada here. Asian 50 is like the regular 40. I'll take that, which is cool. Yeah, the AC is pretty. Here you go. How high is Paul's AC from wearing a hoodie and a jacket? Well, I'll let you know, Yannick. Like a lot of places, in the with the AC, when you have multiple floors, the basement is always the coldest, and so for the upstairs to get it, you got to crank up the AC. And yeah, I've got shorts on, but I've got thermal socks, I've got a hoodie, and my Nostromo jacket that was a drunken purchase one night in Vancouver, as with Steve 3 and Ryan Dole. And Steve pointed out this really spiffy Nostromo jacket, so I ordered it thinking $150. That's great. What a great deal. It was 150 pounds. So I ended up dropping $300 Canadian. But I got it fast, and it's of a great quality. So here we go. I'm using it. Darth Gutierrez is here with us today. Welcome, Darth. We also have Toy Rensu is here with us. Welcome, Toy Rensu. It's good to see you again. Taylor Marsden is here. Reading this ketchup thing that's going on. Sorry. I didn't mean, Susie. Again, unfortunate last name. Nothing personal. I hate ketchup. Hate ketchup. I don't know. It just doesn't do the thing to me. Here we go. Monstar 0305. Justin, how are you? I wonder, are you back from California yet? Are you back from Disney World? If not, hey, thanks for tuning in while you're on vacation. Robert Donatello, my dear friend from Oakland, welcome back to the channel. Good to see your name up there. Frank de Los Angeles is here, or de Los Angeles is here. Welcome. Blue Chainsaw Man, how you doing? Mados 23, that's still going on. Here we go. Colin Hollis, thank you so much, Colin, you and Janet, for the lovely bottle of Jack Daniels. Another lovely gift. It's so generous of you. Really, really appreciate that. John Galagano is here in the basement with us today. Toying around, Kevin is here in the basement today. Legend has it, Paul still hasn't peed since the last stream. You're right, man. I haven't. I've been holding it out of spite for the last 4 weeks. And yeah, my kidneys have exploded, but that's a whole other story. Here we go. We have, oh, here's even more. Here we go. And it's, legend has it, Paul bought a monster-sized box, it depends, from Costco. Joke's on you, Tommy. We don't have a Costco membership. Ha-ha! Although if anybody does have a Costco membership, we could really use a 4-liter, or 4-gallon tub of mayonnaise. Anyone? No. Rolando Flores is here. Oh, I love that name. Love that name. Welcome, Rolando. Devesh Sood is here in the basement with us today as well. I'm scooping through here. If I miss your name, I apologize, but I think I'm doing a pretty good job of grabbing people without repeats, and a couple of repeats here and there, but nothing can be easy, of course. We've got Carnage Creations here. Hey, have a great stream. You're off to work. Well, have fun at work. Have a great time at work. And we'll see you on the replay. Thanks so much. And we've got super chat from my brother from another mother, Sean P. Hope we can have an Apachella / Carsonchella / I row your boat / Halloween party in October. Well, funny you should mention that because I've actually been in contact with the folks over at Stormcrow Manor here in Toronto. And Sean, thank you so much for that super chat. I really, really appreciate that. And your generosity as always. It means a lot to me. But getting back to what you're speaking of, yeah, it's looking pretty good. And so mark these dates on your calendar right now. I think we are looking tentatively at October. That's not very Canadian of me. October 21st to 22nd. That weekend. It's the weekend before Halloween, before everything goes nuts. It will be a post-birthday, pre-Halloween get-together. We're looking to rent out the second floor, part of the second floor of Stormcrow Manor, or if there are enough people who are interested and can get tickets, we need to get some sort of a system in place so we know how many people are coming, so we know how much room, how much food, how much stuff to prepare for it. But we are looking at those days, the 21st or the 22nd of October. There will be cosplay. We're hoping to do a live stream. There will be giveaways. We're hoping to raise money for Mutt's Dog Rescue, which is the organization that we got Patrick from when they were called Black Dog Rescue before the pandemic crushed them. So we're doing all these things, baby steps. And again, it is going to be just a celebration and getting back together after the pandemic slammed aside. The pandemic's still not over, but it doesn't mean we can't still have fun, celebrate, and donate to a good cause. So keep your ears to the ground for that. Hoping to get more details within the coming weeks. And of course, we'll be broadcasting it on this channel here for all of you all out here, because I think if it does well, this would be something that would be a lot of fun to grow. And maybe, we might even do, if enough people dress up, we do a cosplay contest with prizes. Prizes. Everyone loves prizes. So yeah, that's will it be. Oh no, people are gonna be. Look at that, Sean. You're gonna be in Houston for a conference. Oh, I thought you were gonna come. You're gonna come beforehand. We'll work it out. It'll work out. It'll work out. So that's the plan for Apapalooza or Carsonchella, or whatever. And it's still on the go. So again, we need to firm up details, and very excited about it. And yeah, and we've got like this coming week coming up. Nothing can be easy. Well, here you go, everybody. This coming week, we've got Fan Expo starting up in Toronto. Yoko McCann and some of the enablers are going to be coming into town, and Kevin Wong is going to be showing them a good time, and we're going to be getting together for a couple of days. I get to finally meet my dear friend Yoko McCann in person, and we have been prepping. I mean, Tommy joked about this, and I think it's a fantastic idea. I have been working up the limpest handshake imaginable just to see how she will react to that. I think that's great. For those of you who don't know, take a drink first of all. Yoko met John Barenthal years ago and was really, really disappointed that she didn't get like that firm sort of Punisher handshake. She got like something that was just like really taken aback, and it's been living rent free in her head since then. So this is something that I think we will be working on. Oh, BitterCon, I like this. BitterCon. That's pretty cool too. I mean, we're open. Hey, well, we might even have a naming competition. How about that? We'll do a poll or something. We'll have a coupon day. 50 points to anybody who can, guess that quote, say where that quote is from. And hey, you know what? You don't have to go full out cosplay. I see people like Steven, you're saying, meant to say I'm not good at cosplay. Cosplaying it's you don't have to enter the contest. It's to whatever level of comfort you are. I think that's the truest form of cosplaying. You could do bounding, which is like it's hints of a character that you like, accent colors, a jacket, or this or that. You don't have to be 100% screen accurate or down to that little detail. If that's your jam, awesome. If it's not, hey, no judgment. Just enjoy yourselves out there. So there you go. Here we go. Oh, here we go. It looks like, of course, Battle of Media. Mike, you got it. Jurassic Park, man, the first one. It is the lawyer who says that when they're talking about Jurassic Park. It will be lots and lots of fun. Yannick says here, right here, yep. You say hi if you're in the North Building. Look for the guy walking around with glasses and a clipboard. That's right. Yannick is probably one of the nicest human beings you will ever meet. And make time to say hi to him and chat with him because he's amazing. Enough said. Thanks, Yannick. I'm going to hunt you down. I'm going to find you. Here we go. Okay. And you know, I don't want to freak people out who are new to this channel. I've explained what the channel is about. We also have something pretty cool, and it is we have a drinking game. You'll notice I've got my drink. I think a lot of people have their drink as well. Now, you don't have to drink alcohol. You could drink whatever floats your boat. It could be water, coffee, tea, blue milk, pop, juice, you know, whatever's good. And we've got some hard, fast rules for it to make it fun. And here are the rules themselves right now. So basically, you'll notice I repeat a lot of phrases during the course of an evening. And when you hear some of these phrases or I do certain things, you take a drink. For example, you take a drink when I use profanity. I try not to, but sometimes they just slip out. And when I do, you take a drink. If I tell Tommy or anybody else, but mostly Tommy, to shut up, you take a drink. If I use the phrase, for those of you who don't know, or nothing can be easy, you take a drink. If I mention how much I love instructions, and I love instructions indeed, because they tell us what to do, you take a drink. If I talk about a collectible retaining or losing some of its resale value, you take a drink. If I get burned by my wife, Anna, who is a moderator in these, in the comment section, you take a drink. If I get trolled by my boys, if I troll my boys, you take a drink as well. If I find a dent in a box and I say, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, but you know it's not fine, you take a drink. And one of the biggest things is if I go for a bio break, that's right. If I go to pee, you got to finish your drink and pour yourself another drink. Those are the rules of the game. It's just a fun evening. That's all we do. And yeah, it's very simple and very fun. So I am drinking Jameson's, and note this channel is not sponsored by Jameson's in any way. I just happen to have a lot of bottles of Jameson's. So I'm going to try to finish them. Not tonight, obviously, but you never know. You never know. Cheers. So here we are. Now, for those of you who are long-time sort of watchers of the channel, you might notice the framing is a little bit different. You can see a little bit more. You can see my Rodecaster Pro. You can see a little bit more the background here. You can see the floor behind me here. It's because I've actually added another table in an attempt to work out my workflow for when I do unboxings. And I'll show you here by just adding in, boom, the overhead cam. And of course, that's not working because nothing can be easy. Here we go. So here's the overhead cam. Usually it's really tight in. I've added a whole other table and it's really tight in, and it's really sort of claustrophobic, for lack of a better term. And so I've added this table. I'm further away from the screen because I found at my age, in my 50s, I can't focus on things as good anymore. So yeah, I've pulled back away, and it makes sense too because the screen is, I think it's like a 30-inch screen, 32-inch screen, and I was sitting right up to it and I couldn't focus on it because it was too close. So now sitting back worked better, but we've got, anyways, blah blah blah. Shut up, old man. Let's get to this unboxing, and I couldn't agree more. Let's see if I can do this, and we're gonna shift this over. Here we go. So this is something I have been salivating over and wanting to unbox for a few months now. This came while I was in the West Coast Stash House in Vancouver, and sitting here in a box, patiently waiting for me to unbox it. This is, of course, the Assault Tank Commander from the movie Rogue One, a character that only got maybe 6 seconds of screen time. And if you remember the movie, it was in that hover tank being guarded by this platoon of stormtroopers, TKs, who are trash. That's for you, Steve. Love you, buddy. And, you know, they get ambushed by Saw Gerrera's rebels. And this is the commander version. You can tell he's the commander just because he's got the gray stripes on his chest chest plate and on his pauldron there, a shoulder bell. Sorry, I know you cosplayers who actually cosplayed in medieval time. It's not. I know, but we call them shoulder bells in the 501st, so I'm just gonna call it that. Anyway, so this dude only got this character only got maybe 6 seconds of screen time, but I just love the design of the helmet. I'm so happy they came up with a hot toy for it. One of my grails earlier on was trying to get an Anubis version of this. I actually have 3 of these helmets. I have a 3D printed version that was scaled just to my head specifically. And then we've got this weathered version that came out and a clean variant. And for the longest time, I missed the boat on the weathered version. And so I got the clean variant. And then the weathered version came up. I snapped that up. So now I have 3 different versions of the helmet. And 2 of them are sitting in the back. Right behind me, I've got the weathered and the clean version. And so now I have a hot toy that comes along with it. So, and yeah, that's right. They are going to be re-releasing Rogue One near in mid-September, I think. No, they're releasing Andor, the new Disney Plus series, September 21st, dropping 3 episodes at once. They pushed it back from August 31st, which is the original air date, which was pushed back from before. But they are also re-releasing Rogue One in IMAX or in the theaters, and showing some extra content or build up to to Andor with the re-release of Rogue One. Oh, that was a mouthful, man. I'm just so thirsty, so thirsty. So here we go. So in select theaters, they will have that, and I believe they're going to have versions in Canada, but just not IMAX, which is, Canadian. So yeah, this is one character here. This is from Hot Toys. I got this through the link below in the description through Sideshow Collectibles. And yeah, this is, you can tell right there, the ubiquitous sort of cigar band around the box, which is great. In this case, it's pretty cool because usually they have a photograph of the character, but here it's like an art, like a comic book sketch of it. And I love that. I think that's really, really cool. They've got the different angles of the helmet right there, Disney logoing. On the other side, they've got the the helmet facing the other way. Yeah, and they've got a picture of the actual figure. And for those of you who are new to Hot Toys, buckle up and strap in, because Hot Toys is it's a company that basically produces 1/6 scale figures with incredible attention to detail. And we're talking details in the armor, in the weapons, the accessories, the soft parts. So if they're wearing a jacket or a cape or clothing, they've got it created to such, or produced to such a level of scale and accuracy that it doesn't look like, back in the even as short as like 10 years ago, the clothes were kind of puffy and looked like doll's clothes. These actually looked like shrunk down versions. And so that adds to the wow factor. Now you do pay for that attention to detail, but we'll get to that in a little bit. But this is 1/6 scale, which means the figure is about 12 inches long or a foot. Yeah, it's just buckle up, because this is a slippery slope. I've stopped collecting all, the old guard, the Bitter Brigade. You all know that I'm stopping my Black Series collecting to switch over to Hot Toys. So let's take a look at the box. I'm going to open it up here. Right. And here you go. You've got some 1/6 scale, some beautiful toy photography here too. They're really up in the wow factor, I think, with these, with the inserts, right? Like you've got actual sparks. Really great examples of 1/6 scale photography. We've got like 1/6 scale shooter, Terry Smith, who isn't on this channel and who isn't watching tonight. I don't think. He's a fantastic photographer as well, 1/6 scale. Yeah, these are some really amazing examples of what you can do with these really, really detailed figures here. So that's it's incredible. We've got a super sticker here from Aaron L. Thank you so much. And it is, I love this. It's for $5. Thank you so much. And it says critical hit. Critical hit. I love that. Thanks so much. Very, very timely. My wife Anna is texting me saying super chat from Aaron, which I already got. Thank you, Anna. Thank you. Day late and $1 short. Oh, I'm gonna pay for that one. Uh, so here's an example: 1/6 scale photography. I love the sparks. I love it's an action photo. He's striding like a badass with his E11 blaster from Rogue One. You could tell it's a Rogue One variant just because it's got that surefire lamp on the side of it. I'm gonna pull this out here and reveal the figure. There you go. It is in standard clamshell. You can see here he's got the extra hands for grabbing stuff. Looks like the E11 blasters here, and it's pretty straightforward. So we've got something. Oh, here we go. Oh, it looks like Mike Wan is here in the basement. Welcome, Mike. Hope you're doing well. Best Car Kid, hey, welcome to the channel. Matthew Purdy, my dear friend from Langley, British Columbia. How are you? I miss you, my friend. The door slammed. Need to sign out. All right, brother. We will see you in September. I'm sorry I missed you earlier on. I hope you are doing well. Please say hello to Kimberly and your lovely family for me. And Kamaria, your daughter, your lovely daughter, and your other sons, and of course, the entire staff over at Toy Traders, the happiest place in Langley, British Columbia. Hats off to all of you out there. I miss you all, and we'll see you soon in September, I hope. Yeah, we've got and coming down here too, we have a super chat from Daniel. Let me have first crack at your BS Stormtroopers when you sell off the collection. Absolutely, my friend. I will. And thank you for the super generous $30 super chat. There you go. I should just give you a Black Series for that super chat. So thanks. I'll even sign it for you, Daniel. How's that? I will sign that for you and really reduce the resale value on that. But you're a dirty, filthy opener anyway. So, hey, it's win-win. Here we go. Sounds like somebody had COVID. Somebody caught COVID. Who caught COVID? Was it Melissa K? Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, I hope you're doing well if that's the case. If that's the case. Oh, did Mike, did you get COVID? Did someone, anyways? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Well, oh, Melissa K. She caught it. Yeah. 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 Yes. Yes. Melissa, hey. I hope you're doing well and hope you recover really quickly. I hope it's very minor and yeah, thinking about you. But thanks for tuning in too. So hope this brings you a little bit of comfort, or at least alleviates some of your boredom. We've got the Dockinator is here. Dockinator, yeah, not Dorkinator. Thanks so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. And thanks for the love. Thanks. That's an awesome compliment. I appreciate that. Paolo Ui is asking, hey, hope all's well. Are we seeing you at Fan Expo next week? I'm planning on it. Not as a guest, unfortunately. Fan Expo, I don't know. I'm reaching out. We're reaching out. What can I say? So I'll show up as a civilian. It'll be fun. And I'm hoping to help out at the booth, 501st booth, and I'll drop by the Ontario Ghostbusters as well to say hello to my friends at both places. But yeah, the plan is right now to be there, and yeah, I'll have to go incognito for some of it, but I will be unveiling myself to help out with photos at the 501st to help raise money for charity, because that is that's something that's very near and dear to me as well, helping out whenever you can. We have ipconfig.com. Hey, how are you? I hope you're welcome to the channel. I haven't seen that name. And thank you for dropping in. So let's get back to this figure here. So it is the tank trooper who's in there. Sorry, didn't mean to genderize it. Their clamshell case. I'm going to take this and put it side right here. Let us open this, remove the clamshell, and you can get a better look at not very many accessories, but that's cool. He doesn't really need, oh my god, I did it again. They don't really need that much. Gorgeous. So you've got in the box the standard, you go, extra ball joints for the wrists, 4 different hands right there for gripping different things, either a blaster or pointing and whatnot. So you've got that. Got this one. So this is more of a fist for punching, right? Or I can't help myself. I'm sorry. I'm 5 years old. The other hand for the picking of the nose or the pulling of the blaster, right, like that. Another one here. It's close fist. So you can make your tank commander right-handed or left-handed, depending on where you want the blaster to be held. There you go. This is the E11 blaster. I love that. Look at that. Look at how detailed that is. Look at that. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. That's gorgeous. Look at that with the extended magazine there, right? And it's got the woo! Oh, look at, oh my God. Hold on a second. You can actually fold the stock out. Look at that. Look at that. You can fold the stock out like you can with the old. That is amazing. That's super fun. That is super fun. See, and this is what I'm talking about. That level of detail for this figure is super dope. Super, super, super dope. That's right. Oh, here we go. Dresden Warlock. Yeah. Welcome to the channel. The flashlight's cool too. It is, Steve 3. It is. I'm going to take pause for another drink. Drink cam. Yeah. Cheers. Oh, okay. Now let's look at the figure itself. The figure comes in, of course, it's got the serial killer bag over the head, which is always disconcerting. Baggies over the arms and the legs. Let's take them out. Remove them from here. And inside the case as well, we've got the stand and a plaque holder, and of course, crotch grabber, which inserts into the stand to grab his crotch. That's basically, I don't make up these rules. That's how it is. So basically, it would hold onto the crotch right there and help him stand up. Excuse me. But we'll look at that in a little bit. Right now, we'll just put this aside. Let's take a look at this lovely figure here. So I'm going to remove the serial killer bag over the head. I'm going to remove, oh, look at that. Just slides. Oh, like butter. I love this. None of this tape crap. Absolute garbage. Absolute. Oh, look. It's, there you go. It had to happen right there. See? Tape. My nemesis. So you can just, oh, look at that for once. And then there's always that one piece that you have to, can't make it easy. Oh no. Can't make it totally smooth. You gotta watch the fat man struggle with one plastic foot baggie over the damn fuck. Oh, take a drink. Sorry, I swore. Why? Come on. Mother puss bucket. Come on. I'm just gonna pull it. I'm going to pull it. I don't care. I'm stretching the bag. Stretching that little baggie. Stretching it. You're not going to beat me. You're not going to beat me. Oh, son of a buttwad. Come on. There we go. Well, that was a chore. All that. Why, Hot Toys? Garbage. Okay, let's look at the figure. Let's look at the figure. Gary's asking, have I, hey, and welcome, Gary. Good to see you again. Have I pre-ordered the Hot Toys Grand Inquisitor figure yet? No, but he is in my basket. Oh. All right, here we go. So here we have, you can see, first of all, the helmet is spectacular. I love this helmet. I love that. Look at that helmet. The detail on that helmet is great. You know, being a big fan, like I love this design because of the way it swoops forward near the front, and it's got the blast shield on top. Um, the back of it's just, you could see the evolution of the helmet design from Clone Troopers to the TKs, and I think this is a nice sort of in between step. I love that. I love it, and it is futuristic enough, but it ties into the universe so well. So kudos to the designer of this particular helmet. Um, and yeah, this is great. And I actually have a set of armor, untrimmed armor, that for the tank trooper, that way back in the day that I ordered, and that's sitting in a box. So that's another build. That's a cosplay build for me. That yeah, that I have. I love it. You can, again, the delineation, you can tell from the paint markings, and the paint app on this figure is spectacular. I mean, look at the weathering on that chest armor. Like, that's, look at the scratches where it's worn down. The paint application is spectacular. Even on the helmet, you look at where it's weathered, where you can see some of the grease from the smoke or wherever. You know, this looks like a tank driver. This is somebody who works in a vehicle that spews out these fumes. And yeah, I mean, look at the back, the damage on the back of the helmet, and you have, look at that. That's so pretty. And the back, so the vents, we have the all of that thermal detonator on the the gauntlets, the greaves, really great. Even the detail on the belts, right? The belt itself, the abdomen armor, and then let's look at the shin plates. Like, look at the shins. Love that. I love that. Look at that. Just right there. This is a figure, somebody who's climbed in and out of a vehicle. And the boots. Look at the boots. I love that. You got the perfect sort of weathering, dirting up, and even the treads. Look at that. I love that. Look at the detail on the treads of the boot. Spectacular. Right, like this. It's very little wonder that a lot of cosplayers, with a lack of source material, screenshots, will turn to these 1/6 scale figures for references. And look at even the soft goods, the pants, the jodhpurs, right? That is butt check. Here you go. For everybody. The pants are spot on. And again, this is a costume that I'm trying to build. Can you see it here? I don't know if you can see the detail. There's ribbing on the arm pieces here. There's ribbing there. That is screen accurate. I know for the CRL, for the 501st, if you're doing it, you need an undersuit that has ribbing on it. It's got that. Same thing with the, I don't know if you can see it there, with the neck. Ribbing. There's a special suit. Even this oh my God. Even the undersuit right here, there actually is a cutout section here. So this is accurate to the CRL for the 501st. So you could use this figure as a reference to help with your cosplay if you're building it up. And even the right here, this little U, the red U shape there. It's amazing. The paint scheme, the buckles for the armor, spectacular, just spectacular. And even the way there's no seam here, but the way that's again, that's a big pain in the ass if you're ever going to build this costume. Connecting that piece here, you've got the extra little bits right here that stick out. These are actually for the armor you use. I'm going to be using foam for that. Like, I think a quarter inch foam thickness for that, or less. I can't remember now. But yeah. All right, let's look at the mobility of this character. So you have the headpiece. It's got the double. There you go. 2 spots, so you can have them do the look down. have the character, see, I have the character do the look down. So it's got the double neck where it can walk like an Egyptian. They can do that sort of head thing. I can't do it right now. Elbows, double joints in the elbows, which is great. Clickety click, barber trick. Here's a better look at the ribbing, perhaps in the fabric. Right. Mobility. It's tough to raise his arm, but the arm does go up to 90 degrees. Again, the shoulder belt, and this is a problem with the real costume as well. The shoulder belt gets in the way, and with a lot of these figures as well, with the armor, it will, in certain points, become very restrictive in terms of your posing. But like a lot of things in Rogue One, they've learned from the shortcomings of the costumes in the original Star Wars, and they've actually opened up the gaps between the armor pieces to aid in the mobility and flexibility of these characters. So you notice here the big deep cut in the gauntlet, right? This big U-shaped cut. That is literally just for mobility. Not just for the doll. I did it. I did it. I call it a doll. Hand in my geek card. For the action figure, for that, but in real life too, IRL, for the actors in it, the stunt performers, they needed to be able to move their arms in a way that they wouldn't be getting armor bites or pinches, right? So there you go. So you have that, and you'll notice as well the distinct lack of a cod piece, butt armor, and thigh armor, which is ubiquitous to the stormtrooper or clone trooper look even. And that again is for mobility. It makes sense. You want these guys to be able to run around and pose, and it's very hard when you have pieces of armor restricting their movement. So they've moved to these shin guards and the calf armors, and this is more like clamshells. Like they closable with the ski or the buckle system there, but it leaves the mobility there. Now the knee, you can see the knee is a dual jointed, so you could have this character do that, fall back this way, right? Which is really, really cool. I love the stiffness of the joint. It's not a ratcheted system either, but it's pretty tight, which is really cool. Looks like there is, there's a, oh, is that just, there's a cut in there where you can rotate the legs. Same with the hips. That's, the mobility is there too, which is great. And you have your ankle rotation. Rotate the ankles. It's great. And look at the detail on the boot there. Look at that. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Love it. It's like butter. Like butter. And he's got the midsection. Do the side to side and up and down. So there's not a double cut. Doesn't feel like it. No, it doesn't feel like it, but there you go. And so, and with the arms, it's pretty dope. Pretty dope. So there we go. That is the Armored Assault Tank Trooper. Different hands, the weapon. This is the stand that it comes in. Oh, I like this. So this is the standard stand. It's got the Imperial sort of grading on it, which is kind of boring. But then you've got this lovely, lovely overlay that you can put on it. And it's got some really cool artwork of the Assault Commander. And it's got, oh man, it's got an etching on the, can you see it? You can sort of see it. You can sort of see that etching in Arabesh right there. And that's etched on. So you can, it's not painted on. And Assault Tank Commander. That's what it says, Assault Tank Commander in Arabesh on there, which is great. And of course, it has the little placard that says in English, Assault Tank Commander. There you go. There you go. Little Boba. Oh, everybody's asking about Little Boba. I saw this great meme somebody posted. I thought it was pretty dope. Somebody had a great meme where it was like lost, Little Boba, you know. If found, report to the Bitter Brigade. I thought it was great. Little Boba he's somewhere in the back. He's in the back room. I haven't had a chance to truck him out yet. I've been sort of rearranging all of this and reconfiguring the room and getting rid of the clutter. We have a storage space. I'm putting all my Black Series stuff in there. I'm basically trying to rejig this entire basement just to get a better workflow and to make it look airier. So it's not, you know, you don't feel so claustrophobic. You can't see it right now, but you could definitely feel it before coming into the basement like you were doing. It was like being in a hoarder's paradise, basically. So yeah, so that's what happened with that. And he's been in the back because I've had to reorganize all my Hot Toys, and I did a count, and I have over 50 Hot Toys. Majority of them are Star Wars. I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot. Like I sort of took a step back and went, "Whoa, that is a lot. That's a lot." So, yeah, had to fix that. But Little Boba, he'll be around. I got to set up because I need my Little Boba cam. I got to figure out how to incorporate him. I think with the added desk space, we can see that. So Little Boba will return. He might actually even make an appearance at Bitterpalooza or BitterCon or Appapalooza or Carson Cella or whatever. You never know. You never know. So I love that everybody is still digging the Little Boba. He was a fun sort of distraction, but looking back on it as well, I think he kind of looked and saw, wow, I think Vancouver almost broke Paul because I had to invent somebody like Little Boba. Little Boba. Here we go. Oh, Raymond is asking, hey, Paulie, any merch? Well, it's funny you should ask that because I've actually gone through and we're trying something different. We're doing a different site, and visit bitterasiandude.com. There's some new merch up there. You can order through there. The fulfillment's much faster because it is. I've gone through another company where they do on-demand printing and whatnot. And yeah, so the bitter hats, the represent hats are there. There's variations. There's a represent truckers hat. Hopefully, I'm going to get some samples in, and I'll show them off on the channel. You see it if you like it, order it. There's a couple of fun shirts up there right now. And more to come. Once I get this branding thing sorted out, there's a plethora of shirt designs, hoodie designs. Heck, I might even do pants, fun pants to put on there. Mugs. There are toques or beanies, knitted caps for all of you non-Canadians out there. So yeah, you can check it out. There's an offer from Mike Wan. Mike, what's the offer? What is the offer? I don't know. My wife, it's like a dog whistle for me. I'm hearing like my wife speaks. I'm like, what? What's going on? No, Anna, spreadsheets are for Yetis. That's the hill I'm going to die on. I know. There you go. That's right. Bitter Brigade adult diapers coming soon with Tommy's face on the inside. Had to be said, my friend. Had to be said. Oh, I forgot the biggest thing about this. The one thing we cannot ever. I'm just gonna get burned on this. I can see from here. I'm not even gonna bother taking it off. Instructions, but they're not instructions. I think it's more of a here's a piece of paper saying don't swallow the small parts because you'll die. So I'm not even going to bother ripping that off because I can see from the thinness of it. And, you know, there's certain things where you kind of look at it and you go, yeah, I think I got this figured out. Thanks. But, you know, sometimes there are other things where you're like, I have no idea what I'm doing. If there's only some way somebody could instruct me on how to do it correctly without breaking the toy, collectible, that would be spectacular. And yeah, that's where instructions, and I'll die on that hill too. That is where instructions are the most valuable. There, I said it. Okay, I'm gonna just put this away from now. I'm keeping you out there, baby. And I'm gonna have to change your hands too. So I'll keep your hands, keep your hands to yourself. I'm actually, you know what? I can do this while we chat. Uh, I feel so behind the times sometimes. Lots of new things coming out. We did mention, somebody mentioned as well, the Grand Inquisitor that dropped. The pre-order for that can't wait for 2024, which is probably when it's going to be released. Uh, has anybody else? Is anybody ordering that hot toy? For me, it's kind of an insta buy, insta order. I can't help myself. It's like I mean, really, I do it for all of you out there. I do it for all of you out there. There we go. So we have right here. So easy to put the blaster in this trooper's hands. And let's get the finger in the trigger. That. Push it there. Oh, like butter. Like butter. There you go. Museum pose. Look at that. A museum pose right there. See? Nice and steady. There you go, Terry Smith. First place. Strike a pose, right? Just like Raul. Just like Raul. If I do this, if I do little, oh, he's just stepping. He's just stepping. It's like that nice, yeah, like he just sort of stepped into it. That has the feel of the tank trooper. My figure was upside down on a spider web you made me change with your challenge, with the mask half off, with this knapsack hanging down, with shit hanging out of it, and I still didn't win, Terry. That's right. I got jobbed. I'm not gonna let that one go. I love you, brother. I love you. So this tank trooper is gonna go. I'm gonna stand up and you're gonna see I'm wearing shorts, so don't laugh. See? Shorts. Putting you just like that. Spark farts. Y'all can't see it. You all can't see it because it's out of frame. But I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with that. Yay! Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. So there was that hot toy. Are there any other? I know Black Series, the vintage collection is killing it with all of the new releases that are coming out. I'm glad I'm not heavily invested into that, like some people toying around. Yeah, no, this is my vice right now, and I'm also really getting into the premium lightsaber collecting. Really, really digging that. It's great, and yeah, Daniel, I told you. Yes, I told you. I'm wearing shorts. Stop laughing. Don't body shame me, bro. Don't body shame me. There you go. Okay, Thomas D. He has pre-ordered the Obi-Wan Kenobi special edition, the 1/6 scale. Now, there's apparently like 4 different versions of that: the standard version, the standard special version, the special version, and the deluxe special version. I don't know. I got the most expensive one. That's right, Anna. That's how I choose. Pick the most expensive one. Dylan Lambert. Hey, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel, Dylan. Good to see you again. You question, what are your thoughts on the Batu Legacy lightsaber sold at Disneyland/World? Going to Disneyland in a few weeks and wondering if it's worth picking one up for display. I will tell you right now, absolutely. On display, they are beautiful sabers. But the caveat is, once you see some of the premium sabers that are available out on the market and what they do, and you know, these are sabers that are for can be for display as well, or for just like the wow factor, we're sparking one up and kind of going, ooh, look at that. And I'll show you right now, actually. Now this wasn't listed on the channel, but I'm going to show it to you here. So my good friend Yoko McCann got me this saber from Disney Parks. This is an example of the Batu Legacy sabers. I'm going to add this camera right back in. I'm going to change this over. And I'm going to remove this. Dylan, thank you so much for that. So this here, this is the Cal Kestis lightsaber. Now, for those of you who follow my YouTube channel and my Twitch channel, yeah, I do have a Twitch channel. I've been struggling to finish Jedi Fallen Order, and I'd been playing on the hardest level this game, and I was introduced into young Jedi Padawan Cal Kestis, who after Order 66 had lost his memory after the untimely death of his master, and blah blah blah. He's learning to reconnect with the Force, and he's got his old Jedi master Jaral Topal's lightsaber. And so this is, I was like, yeah, okay, I've spent enough time on this dude. I like the lightsaber design. It was available from Disney Parks, and Yoko, who was going to Disney, said, I will pick this up for you if you want. Pay me back, and I will ship it to you. So I said, yes, please. Thank you so much. So she did. This came, it was delivered. Beautiful case, first of all, right? You can't go wrong. I mean, honestly, this is a hard shell case, beautiful display. It's got the Jedi Order symbol on it, which is also the activation button, but like here on the bottom there, it's got the instructions. It's got the, it says Cal Kestis and how to put it together and whatnot, right? Which is super dope. And so you open it up. And there you get this beautiful presentation. Doesn't play music, doesn't do any of that, but this is Cal Kestis' lightsaber from the game Jedi Fallen Order. Sorry. So it's a solid piece. It's lovely. It's solid. Look at the detail on that. I don't know if you can hear me with this mic. Look at the detail on that, right? It's got the CoverTech clip on it, so you can get the lightsaber clip for your belt. It's chunky. It's hefty. And with a lot of these legacy sabers, you get underneath the case, if you lift it up, you have more accessories. Now, this accessory here, it's underneath here. If you know the game, you know that Cal's lightsaber gets damaged. It's cut in half, basically. So he's got half a saber that he's playing with here throughout the game, and then you can double up. He finds another part of the saber. He doubles up on it, so you have a dual-bladed lightsaber. Yada yada yada. It's all rich tapestry. Really wonderful. So I'm just going to move this out of the way. And so you've got this accessory here, where you can just. And now this is a coupler here. You'll notice on here there's another bit of threads. So you could buy another one of these and screw it together so you have the double-edged. Sorry, I'm 5 years old. You have the double-bladed lightsaber, but this comes right off. And here you have got the batteries, right? It's like three, looks like they're double A's. 3 AA batteries. They might be triple A's, but they go in, and they, the wonderful design is it's got a notch. It can only go in one way, right? There you go. You would insert, oh fuck, I'm just gonna do this right now. So that screws in there. So this is the lightsaber that Cal Kestis starts off the game Jedi Fallen Order in, right? And it's got really cool. That's cool. Look at that. That's pretty dope in terms of the weathering and the construction of it. You've got the direct pieces. This is like a hard rubber, so you're not going to cut yourself on it. It's a really, really well-made saber. It's lovely. And you have the option of adding another one on there. And here you've got, this is a blade plug, and this pops right out. Whoopsie. So that's the plug. Comes right out, and you can insert a blade in there. Now, I actually just happen to have one kicking around. Hold on a second. Now, this one I ordered through Disney Parks. I got this came through Disney Parks as well. And this is their this is a 36-inch 36-inch lightsaber blade, right? So let's open this sucker up right now, and I will insert the blade into the emitter, into the socket, and then I'll show you. Yeah, I can't see shit because I'm old. Got to use my readers. Here we go. So the blade itself, oh, this is pretty cool. Wait. Instructions. Love instructions. So it's got, you can see here, right? Cover my face. Focus. Focus. Focus, you piece of shit. Come on. Anyways, so it gets inserted. And then you twist it. And it's in place. And I don't know if you heard that, but when I inserted it, it made a noise. Right? And then there you go. It's got, oh shit. Right. Smooth swing. Also, does it have blaster deflect? No, that's it. Smooth swing. So on and off, which I thought it did more. No, seems to just go on and off. So you got that. So that's it right there. That's the lightsaber there, which is pretty dope. And so it's not bad. Hey, you know what? For the price point, pretty dope. Pretty dope. I'm gonna just switch this over here. Pretty dope. It's really nice. I like it. I like it. And as a display piece, that's cool. Now it didn't come with a stand, but it does come in the box. You can put it on display with the box open and whatnot. And hey, that's really, really cool. So that is the Disney Parks. That's the Legacy lightsaber. I believe the price point's around $200 to $250 US for that. There you go. I have gotten into, like I said, some more premium lightsaber builds, and so this one I actually ordered from another maker, and it is the same saber. And before we start, hey, your Geek Fix, thank you so much for joining up and becoming a new member. Appreciate that. Appreciate your support. Yeah, Dylan, that's great. Hey, I pick up a nice stand. These Legacy sabers are nice. You can get the Obi-Wan saber that's just been released, the Desert Wanderer, or like from the Obi-Wan series. Ernie, check out his channel on the following set. He just picked one up himself. He did a review on his channel. It's lovely, but the caveat is, if it's on display, it's great because you have the thinner emitter. If you want to put the saber in, you have to change the emitter, and it's this big chunky thing that makes it a lot less screen accurate. So there's that caveat there. But I want to show you. So here is the Legacy one. I ordered this one. This is an 89 Sabers Cal Kestis. It's the same version from Jedi Fallen Order. You can see this is a NeoPixel blade. It's got, again, you can look at the details here. Now this is all metal. It's all aluminum. It's metal here. It's got springs here. There is the option, the ability to bend these back and shape them how you want. But if you look at the size differential, you can see what I mean when I'm saying that the Legacy sabers, and this, generally speaking, the Legacy sabers are chunkier than the premium ones. This is a NeoPixel blade. It's got a Profi board in it. Just going to open it up for you right now. Now, the only thing with this is I got it shipped to me, And because it was being shipped from overseas, the battery had to be shipped separately. Because it is a lithium ion rechargeable battery, they have to be shipped separately. So here's the blade that comes out. Now you also have the option of purchasing 2 of these and connecting them as well. This is a chassis right here, which is basically the guts of this lightsaber here. This is a Profi board. Now, the Profi board is basically the brains of this lightsaber. It's got a kill switch. There's a kill switch right here. So when you have the battery, you can just click, and then that way it won't drain the battery at all. The Profi board is the brains of this saber. It carries all the information, the colors of the blade. It will be able to change colors, different sound fonts, different characters, and whatnot. And these are the button controls up top there. So they are really, really cool. So yeah, this is something that. Hold on a second. In. And so the lithium ion battery would go in there, but I don't have it yet. But in terms of just size and weight, this is heavy. You could murder somebody with that. I don't know how comfortable this would be hanging off your belt all day if you're cosplaying. If it's on display, yeah, it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. But you can see here just that size difference. And as well, what I love is you can see the little etchings in there. That little detail there is missing from the Legacy. And that's what drew me in, just the finer details of this saber, even on that side too, right? And feels a little bit more in scale. Now, I've heard the argument as well that Jor-El Topal was a Lasat. So, it's supposed to be bigger because Lasats are huge, right? And so I get that, but this still feels like more of a torch instead of a lightsaber. This just feels like a lightsaber, a sleek, elegant design. So that's the other thing there too. And this came with a lovely plaque as well, an acrylic stand, right? And a plaque that says, Fallen Order, Cal Kestis Saber. So now, here's where they get you. This was about, 200, 250 US. This one was about 600. It's expensive, but it does so much more. It is something that is, just really, really worth it just for the wow factor. The displayability of it. I like the color schemes better. But this is great. Legacy for the price point is amazing. And I collect Black Series, Force Effects, Elite, regular Force Effects, Force Effects Deluxe. And those are great sabers. There's nothing wrong with those sabers. But for me, I'm at the point now where, and I didn't even realize this before, they weren't as screen accurate. I look at them and go, that's it. I know exactly what it is. And I love it. I love it. I love what it is. But then when you see the other ones and you suddenly realize how big the Force Effects ones are, you kind of go, oh, okay. And it's a personal preference. Like, I'm not going to yuck anybody's yum. They're great sabers to have. They are affordable. For the price of one of these, you get 3 of the Legacy ones. And that's amazing. That's amazing. I just want to show you, because this is a perfect segue into the next saber. I'm going to switch this over. I'm going to drop this out. So I think I showed this one before. So this is, for example, the Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is from Korbanth Sabers, right? This is the Obi-Wan Kenobi version 4, A New Hope. It's not 100% screen accurate, because if it were, this button wouldn't have this ring around it. It would just be the straight button and whatnot. It's got the Graflex handle on it, the reproduction of it. But here's to show that you can have a blade in the emitter without the big chunkiness of it. The other one that I have here, I'm going to show you. Let me just grab it. So again, this is the Obi-Wan, this is the Force Effects one, right? And it's, the thickness is there because the blade is seated in there. So you can see the difference between the two. This is very, very beefy. It's very, very big. And the emitter, it's very, very thick. And you know, before I never even noticed it. I had a friggin' lightsaber and I loved it, and it did not detract from any joy that I got from the saber. And this saber is the first lightsaber I ever owned, and Hannah got it for me. So it is very near and dear to me. And you know, I had to beg for months, but she got it for me, which is awesome. But it basically, because it's an older saber, it turns on, it turns off. It's got some clashing features, so when you bash it against things, it goes. Tsh, tsh, tsh. That's great. This saber does so much more, and again, that comes at a cost. Cough. Yeah, you'll cough too if you hear the cost, but you get what you pay for. Now, the batteries are going on. I was testing this out before, and the batteries are going. So forgive me if it doesn't work out. I'm going to try something here. I'm going to try to dim these lights so you can see. Just going to do that, and I'm going to turn these back ones off. Here we go. So now this is just the glow from my monitors, and so there's the saber and. Like, that's pretty dope. Like, it's bright, it's loud. Also, you get, that's blaster deflect. That's a clash. I don't know. You can't really see it because it's so bright. And what I love, this is the, like, it's got gesture control. But not only that, you've also got different sound fonts. That's right. This is just Obi-Wan Kenobi, but here is, that's Rey. It's a different sound font. So the blade sounds, the hum is different. The color of the blade is different, right? You have, right? Darth Vader's. And I think if you hold it down, it plays music or a different sound for each character, if it has that. This is one of, like, there's about 20 different sound fonts. Like, this is Rogue One Darth Vader. Open fire. Right? Right, and that goes backwards. Right? So, I mean, this is like, this is Ahsoka's lightsaber color from Mandalorian season 2, right? So, does anybody recognize that voice? Who that is, right? Look in the write in the comments below if you know who that was. And as another hint, this was the color. Was this the color of his blade? This is his song. Anyways. So let me see if I can. Wait, no.
I am Kanan Jarrus.
Well, there you go. That just kind of killed it right there. It's Kanan Jarrus. Kanan Jarrus.
The dark saber.
This is pretty cool.
Have you ever seen one of these?
So that's Moff Gideon, right? And then when you turn it off,
I will put my eye on these.
Like, that's pretty dope. Let's see. This is Leia's, right? And this is a different shade of blue from Rey's, from Obi-Wan's. I think it actually has music too. So, you know, it's stuff like that that adds value to this lightsaber. This is a premium lightsaber,
The dark saber.
right? I'm just gonna turn this back on, and again, there's a ton of different fonts that are on this lightsaber. I'm gonna open it up for you. I'm gonna show you what. Let's add this on here. Let's do this. I'm gonna move you out of the way, and you're gonna go back down here. And I'm gonna open this up because it is quite spectacular. Where can I put you? All right, so it's got the there's a single retention screw right there. You can unscrew it. You can unscrew it from there, right? And the blade pops up. I don't have the Allen key easily accessible to me, so I might. Hold on. This is right over there. This is the box it came in. Korbanth Sabers. Really, really cool place. I had my eye on this for a while. Hey, take care, Melissa K. I hope you feel better. Hope you're feeling better. Have a good one. And I think I just missed a super chat. Did I miss a super chat? There we go. Darren Lai. Hello, Darren. Thank you so much for that $10 super chat. Much love and respect. That is all. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'll see you at Fan Expo, my friend. As a commanding officer of the Rebel Legion, right there, Darren Lai. Thank you so much. So it's a nice box. It's velvet lined. This is the blade plug. This is the USB charger for the battery that's in there. And I'm going to take this. There's a little Allen key. Like that. Fits right in there. I'm going to do this. Just loosen it. Loosen up the retention. There you go. And I'm going to loosen it a little bit more. Oh boy. Did I over tighten this? Lefty loosey, righty tighty. All right. Good night, Yannick. Oh boy. I don't know. It's in there pretty tight. I think I stripped it. Did I strip it? Well, it's in there tight. I can't remove the blade right now, so I'll deal with that a little bit later. I think I stripped it. Anyways, emitter. This is the grenade handle, the pommel. And basically what you do is you just unscrew this. And the chassis lifts right out like that. And so here is there it is. This is again, this is a chassis. It's very similar to the one that was in the Cal Kestis one. It's got the 18650 rechargeable battery in there. This is the speaker for it. You've got the Profi board right there, switches. This is a NeoPixel, the LED for it, and that's, you know, that is the guts of this saber. It's basically a very basic chassis. Now you can get fancier ones, and I just got a pre-order in. I put it in. It was on sale near the beginning of July. I was able to get one, and it's got this super dope chassis, and I cannot wait for it to show up because that will be a hell of an unboxing there. Where basically there is a kyber crystal inside. There are moving parts. It's all made out of metal. It is a work of art in and of itself, and so it's being constructed right now. I'm super excited. So let's see. And Steve 3 is saying you need to unscrew it anti-clockwise. Yeah, I know. I think what I did was I was turning it the wrong way initially, and I think I might have stripped it, which is like, par for the course. Because get your drinks ready, everybody. Nothing can be easy. Nothing. But well, at least I know the blade's there.
Resistance in the force of this party's over.
Mace Windu. I think he has music too. Yeah, you should add screws to the list of things, my nemesis. You should, because I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure I stripped it. Yeah, pretty sure. Or maybe I just stripped this little mini Allen key, because if I did, then no. I stripped the screw. Because, because I'm an idiot. That's why. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I'll figure out how to get out later. So there's, it activated while I was on the floor. Okay, so we got this. And now, look at that. 829. 829. Okay. We have as well one last thing I want to show all y'all. This was something that Anna got me for my birthday. And I love it. Love it. Let's get this. Let's get this party started. This is something I'd had my eye on for a while. In fact, a lot of you know I do collect blasters. I love the pew pews. I think they're great. And this one came up. I was going to get the kit version of this, which is substantially cheaper. But Anna, for my birthday, my 50th, went all out and got me this lovely, lovely gift here with the boys. And of course, I'm talking about this. This is a replica. It's a metal replica of Han Solo's DL-44 blaster. This is a Hoth variant. That's right, from Empire Strikes Back. And you can tell it's different from the A New Hope version because, first of all, if you look at the flash barrel, there are no holes in the muzzle there. The scope is a different design. It's down. It's not as long as the other scope from A New Hope. The barrel is shorter. The greeblies are different right there. Right, it's got the different greeblies. These are all actually these are piston parts from an old like a remote controlled airplane that they split in half basically and screwed on, and it is on a Mauser base. This is from Blaster Factory. There's a link below. It's got the custom walnut stock, the handles, which are just gorgeous. And what I love is the attention to detail, because there are so many things about this that are, this is, for example, the scope itself. I don't know if you can see that. This, jeez, here you go. The sights, raise and lower. You can actually pull that stock back. It locks the hammer back. And this is something that he has machined in his shop. It's pretty dope. So it is. Hey, 796, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Thank you for joining. And you can tell this is the Hoth version because there's no the knurl on here. there are no lines or if you look at the Bespin version, there's two different versions of this in Empire Strikes Back. The Bespin version, it actually has like lines that are striations that are all around this part of the flash hider, and I believe the greebly on the scope is different too. So I there's something clean about the Hoth version that I really liked. You know, this is the version where he shoots the Imperial probe droid with, and it blows up real good. So I love this, and this is something that which is really great. I have the Return of the Jedi version that I put together myself. It was on an airsoft base for the Mauser, and I got the scope and I got the flash hider from the same company. And yeah, just really dope stuff there. So thank you so much, Anna, for getting getting this for me. Like I love it. And what I love too is it's light. It is so light. It's so much lighter than the airsoft one that I have, the Return of the Jedi version. This would sit in a holster. And I do actually have a Han Solo holster, a drop down holster in my collection, and this will sit in it so much nicer. It won't just because it's not super heavy. So that is something that I really I'm very grateful for. And I'm just gonna do this and do that and sort of yeah. So those are the things that I got for my birthday. I also got a couple of books from my eldest. Noah went out and got me a couple Jedi Academy books because he'd heard that they were really good, and so he got me a couple. He's into thrifting now, which is awesome. Miles got me a really great card, and yeah, my cup runneth over. 50, not too bad, not too bad. We got Mike with a super chat. Could Anna host a session on finding awesome gifts for your significant other? Asking for a friend turning 40. Well, I will pass that on to her. So we'll let you know. We'll let you know. Thanks so much, Mike, for that awesome super chat. And it's good to see you. And congratulations again on expecting, your second child. I think that's amazing. That's amazing. 1-6 shooter, thank you so much for joining. Yeah, you've resisted blasters so far. It is a slippery slope. I find there are things I did not expect to get into lightsaber collecting, and well, here we are. Did not expect to be, collecting buckets and helmets, but here we are. I actually have another helmet on pre-order through De Nuo Novo, and it is the Clone Trooper. Phase 2 Clone Trooper helmet. So I'm looking forward to that because I've never owned one. I haven't seen one from a licensed sort of manufacturer. So I'm really looking forward to that. And of course, doing a review on that, unboxing and review. And yeah, thanks so much for welcoming me to the 5-0. The 5-0. Sounds like I joined the police force, but I didn't. That's all I have for tonight. I think the air conditioning got shut off because I'm super hot all of a sudden. It might be the booze. I think the AC has turned off. I've got I'm pulling a Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Get caught in that hair. I've got my Book of Boba Fett hoodie, and I've got my Obi-Wan Kenobi shirt. I wasn't able to be there for the marathon screening, but my friends and family were, so I was able to score a T-shirt from that event there too. That's all I have for tonight. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. It was fun. Next week is the OBAs, so I will not be doing a live stream unless we get knocked out. If our team gets knocked out early in the tournament, there will be one. But until then, I'm planning on being. We plan on being there to the end. So here's fingers crossed. Go East York Bulldogs. Whoa, Robert, my friend, you are too generous. Thank you so much. $50 for 50. Thanks so much. Thanks for tuning in. It's always lovely to see you. Yeah, keep your ears open for October. Uppapalooza, BitterCon, Carson Cella. There's going to be announcements soon as we get more details. You'll hear more. And what else am I saying? Oh, there was something else I was going to say as well as that. Oh my God. I have to pee. That's what it is. Take a drink, everyone. I got to pee. And, you know, on that note, I can't think of a better way to sign off except for good night, goodbye. We will see you next week if we get knocked out, but I don't think we will. Anyways, until then, have a good one. May the force be with you. I just remembered. Sorry. I thought I'd ended the broadcast. I hadn't ended the broadcast, so here I am. I can think clearly now that the pee has gone. Give me a break. It's been 4 weeks since I've been holding it in. Fan Expo. If you're there, say hi. I plan on being at the 501st booth. So yeah, drop by and say hi. That'd be nice. It'd be nice to see y'all. Okay. That's it for now. Bye. Oh, doctor.